This is Up on Game presents Conversations with a Legend with LaVar Arrington. And LaVar is sitting down with some of the legends you have watched on and off the field. This is Up on Game presents Conversations with a Legend. And now, here's LaVar Arrington.
What's up, everybody? LaVar Arrington here, Fox Sports Radio, Up on Game, Conversations with a Legend. This is actually the most impactful one I'll ever do during the course of my time ever doing an interview. My favorite, outside of Greg Lloyd. Greg Lloyd is somebody that I love watching when I grew up, but when it comes down to it, there was one dude that was the gold standard of what it represented to play the position that I played. And we were all measured, and we continue to still all be measured by that standard of what he created. The GOAT of GOATs is Lawrence Taylor. Some of y'all may know him as LT. You're in Conversations with a Legend. I mean, like I said, listen, I don't do the starstruck thing.
Yeah.
But I just get weird, because you're Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, I heard it.
How does that, right? Like every day you done heard that, right?
I heard that, yeah.
What's that like? The first thing I got to ask you is, because for my entire life, I've always mentored and I've given back, and I've tried to be a positive example to guys. You are the standard. Mm-hmm. We're all, if you do anything that's phenomenal, the first thing they're going to say is, there's a couple guys that they'll mention from positions, but as it applies to linebacker, your name is the first name that always comes up. What's that like? What's that like, knowing that you are the standard? It's not there is a standard, and maybe you try to be good. You are the standard.
Well, I mean, I'm appreciated now that I am this standard, as you put it. But it didn't start out that way. You know, I had to work for it, had to train for it. My father used to tell me, listen, hey, you got to be better just to be equal. Mm-hmm. So listen, you got to go out there and do more on the football field, and that's what I did. I truly enjoyed the game when I was playing, and shoot, I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed life. I enjoyed everything. But, hey, when it comes to football, I am truly one of the masters of the craft of football.
Amen. Where did it, I know for me, because there was a point in time, my level of athleticism and the things that I did, it was mirrored. I mirrored you. Mm-hmm. I was trying to match and do better every single thing that you did. If it was running the 40, I'm going to try to run a faster 40 than you. Okay. If it was getting to the quarterback, I'm going to try to get to the quarterback. Mm-hmm. If it's how I feel after I get to the quarterback and what I'm feeling and the intensity of what I'm approaching, I tried to match or be better than what you were. That was my motivation. What was yours?
Wow. I guess I just wanted to be the best player I could be. And, when I first came into the league, I had Bill Parcells, and Bill Parcells used to ride my ass all the time. And until we got it straight that it wasn't his team, it was my team. Okay, so let's
get that part of it straight. Let's get that piece of this business together.
Right. And I tell you, I enjoyed playing with the guys that I played with. I enjoyed Harry Carson. I enjoyed Brian Kelly. I enjoyed Carl Banks. I enjoyed Pepper Johnson. Brad Van Pelt. I enjoyed my daggone linebackers group. Mm-hmm. And when I came to the team, they were already one of the best linebacker groups. They didn't need another linebacker. Okay? And then I came to the team, and they found out they did.
I mean, who didn't need you, right? Who couldn't use you?
I'm just very appreciative of the guys that I played with, and they helped me do what I do. Simple.
You've made a difference. I mean, everybody tries to kind of magnify, a lot of things about you. They'll say you partied hard or whatever it may have been. And hell,
it is
what it is. But you're about the community. Which, by the way, you haven't invited me to a golf outing yet. I mean, I know I ain't.
There's a reason.
I know I ain't a gold jacket and all that.
There's a reason. I heard about your golf game.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm not a good golfer. I mean, and they told you right. But you have been into mentorship, and you have been into, aiding in the community. In fact, you have programs that are focused on education, life skills, sports, and mentorship, and health and wellness. I want to bring in your daughter, your lovely daughter, Tanisha Taylor Jones. I'm gonna bring you on in. Come on in here, and let's. You got some headphones right there. Let's talk about the Lawrence Taylor Family Foundation, which you can go to the Lawrence Taylor Family Foundation.org to get information on it and check it out. You do camps.
Yeah.
One's in February 8th and 9th. You do the Golf Classic. That's June 24th. Talk to me about your dad. He has been inspiration to so many of us. And as I mentioned to him, the example, and now being an example in this arena and working with you to do so. Just talk to me a little bit about what it is that you guys do.
Okay, awesome. So being able to partner with my dad is an honor because he has so much to offer. He's not just the life on the field, but he has so much energy and so much to offer off of the field. And so what we wanted to do is take all of that energy, bottle it up, and then make a major impact. And so in 2020, we just decided we were going to start the foundation. We were going to connect kids, and we were going to tackle adversity. We were going to create programs. You like that play?
I like that. I like that play. Yeah, I like the play.
So, we wanted to create programs that set them up for success. We want to teach them life skills. We want to teach them things that they don't have access to on a daily basis. But then we also want to partner with organizations that are already doing the work. There's so many people that are working day in and day out to make a difference in a life. Then you bring in a big name like LT, and people just want to make an impact.
Around.
Correct.
And help out.
And so our goal is to bridge the gap.
Daddy.
No, Daddy, we are not working.
Okay.
We're business partners.
We're working right now.
Right now we're working. Mr.
Lawrence Taylor, we are working right now. Let her do her plug.
After 5.
Come on, give me some of that. You do your thing. I know what you're doing right now. But I like what he did too, though, because he is daddy. He is daddy. I get it.
So we wanted to just take his image and his likeness and everything that he's done great and pair it with the future. We have children, and he has 15 grandkids, and so why would we not create something that we want our own family to be a part of?
Indeed. Legacy play.
Absolutely. You have to. That's the only way.
That is beautiful. Again, make sure you go to www.thelawrencetaylorfamilyfoundation.org to learn more details about what the Taylor family is doing. Man, I'm going to let you go, but I would love to just talk so much about. Let me ask you this one last thing before I let you go, because this is something I've always, and you may be able to relate to this and you may not, I don't know. But for me, during my career, I never got the credit of being someone who studied the game and what I did, self-study and approach the game from what they would call the student's perspective. They always said, what an athlete, what an athlete, what an athlete. What was your approach in terms of how you went into the games and how you, whatever your opponent was going to be, how did you approach your preparation towards the week? Because to do what you did, it was brilliance. There's nothing short of brilliant what you were doing on the field, and that's not by luck. You can't do what you were doing by luck. What was your what was your mindset going into the game?
You had to understand, Bill Parcells, great coach, great coach. And when I came into the league, Bill wanted me to be a traditional linebacker.
Drop back in the pass, all that.
I can't do all that.
Right.
You know, I can drop back in the pass, but hey, see ball, go get ball.
See ball, get ball.
Yeah, and that's what.
And that's it.
That's it. I tell guys all the time, hey, and I've had guys that play with me, and they'll say, hey, you know, I got my man.
Right.
Man, you're a defensive tackle. Your man got the football.
He got the ball. Right.
So listen,
get to the ball. Get your ass to the ball. Right.
So, and I found out that if anybody can make a tackle, but if you can cause chaos, if you can cause a fumble, you can cause this. Or when they think they got the first down, you can put them back. Anybody can do that, but when you're doing that, when you become a player, then you're making things happen. Because I'm already I'm going that from the quarterback. I'm coming up from his backside where he already can't see me.
Right.
So listen, he got the ball right there.
So I'm gonna get the ball.
Let me go get the ball.
Right.
You know. I mean, and then
common sense. Just simple common sense.
Everybody started calling the strip rule, and then all of a sudden they started coaching the
strip
rule because it was just added. Well, I got to be here anyway. I just will work.
Yeah.
Why not work?
I had to deal with tight ends because of you.
Yeah, thank you.
They started using more tight ends because of what you was doing. Why couldn't I just have a tackle?
Really? The running back. Hey, shit, my first year I had a running back. One of the first 3 games I had a running back.
They were sending running backs out to block you.
Can't happen.
Ever.
Can't happen.
That's ridiculous. That's Lawrence Taylor, man. All right, look here. Who was more popular on campus, you or MJ?
MJ was more popular on campus, but you got to understand, though. You got to understand. Hey, I had already gone to the pros.
Okay. All right.
I had already gone to the pros.
All right.
Okay?
All right. But when you came back?
When I came back, yeah.
You shut it down?
Well, I ain't shut it down.
You was LT on campus.
I was LT.
LT was on campus.
BMF.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That is Lawrence Taylor, y'all. This is Conversations with a Legend, and I will never do another interview ever again in life. My life has been filled. It's good. Man, Tanisha Taylor-Jones, make sure you check them out again one last time. Go to www.thelawrencetaylorfamilyfoundation.org to see what they're doing. Get involved, help out, and be a part of greatness, all right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all be well. This is Conversations with a Legend. I'm LaVar Arrington. Y'all be easy.